Stuck on the vision, you couldn't fuck with the vision, but you see me now. Find a plug, we in town for the night. 5 a.m. flight, despite we make a bring an ounce. 8 fingers on thumbtack, kid. I'm just open-handed slapping niggas happy.
The way that bass throw, I don't even know what instrument that is.
Oh, you mean the thing that came like?
I don't know what that is. Yeah, something like that.
Past that, I'm out in traffic. Exchange the paper for the plastic. We needed some glad wrap for the bodies. I'ma lay down. I need the playwrights. Funky flowers in my Gucci bag. Low key ballin' like a Gucci fade. Suspect you just to misdirect you. Had me missing lessons, had me missing blessings. Had me stressing. Now I
Oh, hello. Haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you today.
You too.
Oh, hey. Hey, guys. My name's Alexander, man.
Alexander Sandalis.
And we're Jungle Beats.
Jungle Beats. Holler at me.
We love hip-hop.
Love it.
And we also are really good at giving advice. If you have any
Not really.
personal problems,
Don't come to us.
I've been told that you learn the most from your mistakes. And I make a lot of them, so I want to help you make more to learn from them.
Sign up to our course now. $99.95 per hour.
Exactly. It's the cheapest rates you'll get. Most other people charge at least twice that.
Correct.
Mick Jenkins dropped a mixtape 21 days ago.
Or more.
Or more.
The Anxious. Odd name. Odd title name.
Yeah, Mick Jenkins, The Anxious.
Not really sure what that means from face value, but I'm a huge fan of Mick Jenkins. So
yeah,
are you?
I'm a big fan of Mick Jenkins. And I wasn't feeling the last album. Like, I still love the album. You know, I didn't put it in my top 10 like you did. I think it got 2 for you, didn't it? It was pretty fun.
Zoom in on that. The Healing Component was one of my favourite albums of the year. It was one of our first reviews we'd ever did on this channel.
Yeah.
Take it back. Loved it, and I love The Waters. I love Waves. I really love every project he's dropped.
I'm the same, man. I love everything he's done. And I feel like everything he's done, they're obviously all connected through his topic of conversation, but I feel like a lot of the music melodies and stuff are quite different from each other as well. And that's one thing I do like about his project as well. A lot of the instrumentals do tie into each other, like they're very similar.
Right.
I like projects like that.
Yeah, I love it the way he uses production. And Alive, he's very dope. We've had the pleasure of having a brief conversation with Mick and getting to meet him. And he's not only a dope artist, but seems like a friendly, dope human being who was able to explain some of the music.
Yeah. We asked him a fair few questions about his craft, like what he's been doing, what the concepts he does, and then he answered quite honestly, and some of the answers he gave us, like I wasn't sort of expecting them either. I'm like, oh, it's like a bit more simpler than what it is. Or it's like, oh, he's planning to continue this bit in this way. So, real dope guy. Good to see him just like helping just people like us just help understand his music more.
Right.
Taking the time to do that.
And if you're going to be coming to his concert in Melbourne, hit us up because I'll be there. Will you be there? It'll be in, I think, February or March.
I might be. I might have a spare cash by then. I'm pretty sure he won't sell out.
In any case, or more, The Anxious. I always listen to more Mick Jenkins. You know, I love Mick Jenkins.
Chicago represent.
This 7-track mixtape, EP, whatever you want to call it. You got anything else you want to say?
No, man, let's get to it.
Sheesh.
Mick motherfucking Jenkins! Let's fucking go!
What the hell are you doing?
trying to spit my shit, you likely slit your throat. You bitch niggas ain't Piccolo.
Ha!
Ain't no comeback, kid. 8 fingers on thumbtack, kid. I'm just open-handed slapping niggas happy. Back on the street, I'm in the steamer with a hoodie on. Oh, y'all niggas hot. It turned to a sauna with the boys behind us. Niggas in pills in our parents, they still gon' have to find us. I'ma say what's on my mind, 100 all of the time. You can suck a nigga dick, you feel different. I would tell it to my bros, I done told it to my foes. If you think I'm on some shit, you should listen.
Track 1, Mick Jenkins, The Anxious.
Happy Gilmore.
That shit hard as fuck. But in like a slow way, like you say, it's a subtle banger. Is that what you say?
Look at that. We're now coining phrases. A subtle banger.
A subtle banger.
I did say that, didn't I?
I'm glad. I think that like with the bass like it was then was a lot better too. Because I think that track's meant to have a lot of bass, but it was definitely just like.
Yeah, our speaker was just it was affecting the song.
That's a good sub.
But
I like that sub. Big Crit would like that sub. That's big. That's my sub part 5.
But I loved again, usually songs that repeat. I've talked about this before. Can be dangerously bad. But this, no. For me, no. I like the way he storytelled. I like the way he flowed over it.
I think it's quite different for him as well.
Yeah. I don't know how to put my finger on it though, but I feel like it is different.
Well, I feel like Mick's also one of those rappers that doesn't really brag a lot, but this track sort of had that bit of braggadocio to it.
You think so?
I feel it did. I don't know if it was, but it just had that feel
tone?
Yeah, just like, yo, I'm Mick Jenkins.
Right.
You know I'm the shit.
Right.
That's
Even though I know, I'm confident he doesn't think he's the shit like that.
Yeah, like I said, that's one thing we talked about. It's like, are you aware that you had the best album? He's like, nah, man.
Yeah.
He's like, he's humble as fuck. Sit down.
Be humble.
Exactly.
Nah, the way that bass throw, I don't even know what instrument that is.
Oh, you mean the thing that came like?
I don't know what that is. Yeah, something like that. Was that in the song?
No, well, it wasn't like that. I can't do fucking noises well. Man.
You can do the dinosaur noise pretty well.
I can do a real good dinosaur
I'm
noise.
telling him he's got to be an extra in a Jurassic Park movie.
You'll see my face in the sky, photoshopped on a pterodactyl.
Yeah.
I'll be going ham.
That's a
and
meme.
my mouth is like,
That's a
kill
meme.
some motherfucker.
Make a meme.
All right, next track.
Next track.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Oh!
What the fuck is that?
Oh, y'all niggas see me now, Yeah, know you can smell what I'm cooking. I caught you looking. Know you see me now,
Now I see you now.
You see me now,
Yo, I see you now.
You was stuck on the vision, you couldn't fuck with the vision, but you see me now, I caught him slipping, he capping on this water, no captain. The waves is crashing around him, he's Peter screaming, come catch me. The faith is lacking, he can't, so he keep running the numbers, but all these catching is cramps. He be with shooters, all my niggas got clips. We clearly coaching, big collect. I can play chameleon, slip through customs in a pinch. I play Charmeleon, all this flame I pitch. Don't act like y'all niggas don't hate my shit. Y'all niggas see me now. I came to claim, man. Contrary to an unpopular consensus, I have not conceded my position. Merely concentrated my conditioning. No competition but myself. Convinced that constant prayer, faith, and conviction could cultivate any depiction of reality he see fit. That's why I try to speak it cryptic. Y'all niggas see me now. Yeah, know you can smell what I'm cooking. I caught you cooking. Know you see me now.
I might be weird, but that might be like a weird thing to say. Did you get a Jay-Z flow, or am I just not at all? You just didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're hearing it, you hear it. Remember, everyone hears different things because you could have.
Just in the first half. You know what he did on P's and Q's? You know, remember P's and Q's?
Yeah,
most of those are P's and Q's.
Dope track.
Did you pick up what he did there with the C? In the second half of the song.
This one here?
Yeah, he did like a really nice alliteration, which means he just went like 10, 20 words in a row.
All starting with C.
All starting with C.
I didn't hear that, no.
That was really cool.
Man, he loves challenging himself like that.
Yeah, man.
That's so dope.
Who goes like, I'm going to make a song that's 90, 80% letters starting with P's and Q's, make it rhyme, relevant, and storytell? Who the fuck does that? That's hard, bruh.
It's very hard. But when it's your passion and when you put everything into it, maybe it isn't as hard because everything's already up there. Like, it still would be hard, but like, you know.
Not as hard as we think.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Especially like, some people just got a knack for that thing, man.
What vibe you get off this?
Vibe?
C's for cash.
I'm actually getting like, because a lot of Chicago hip-hop out right now has the similar sort of stuff. Like, listen to like rappers like, say, Lucky X or stuff. Who's the other guy I'm thinking of? But they have like this very sort of like very different style flow wise, but production wise is like a little similar with that little like that bit of like that real eeriness and that sort of like goofiness a little bit. You feel it? It's like, you know, like the beats is like, I don't know, just the way that it rides is like, there's a huge Chicago rappers that has a similar sound. So I'm pretty sure maybe the producers working with on here would be maybe the same people that do that. But I thought it was similar to the first track as well. Like, because you still have
the
like
same repetitive beat. I want to beat switch up. I feel like we're getting pretty safe right now. Like it's pretty just average Mick.
I'm loving this shit. I like this shit.
You can like it, but like don't mean it's like there's not room to like do something a little different.
That's true, but maybe this is why this is a mixtape and it's not an album, because he just probably got it together with some producers, made this shit. He's like, you know what? I don't want to spice shit up. I don't want to jazz it. I like it the way it is. Give it to the fans.
Fair enough.
Anything you want to say, my man?
Can't argue with that.
Find a plug, we in town for the night. 5 a.m. flight, despite we make her bring an ounce. Hotel trying to kick us out, cause the flower tend to bring the noise. fights this week. I do this motherfucker first class. Got him looking like who this motherfucker. I like to say drummer before a rapper. I like to say writer before both. They won't give me my respect. There's more smoke they request. It must be covertly concealed and stuff deep. Watching niggas like a fucking hawk. They judge the missteps, they don't know my walk. Hopscotch ain't the only chalk we seen on Southside pavements. Outlines wasn't Terrence imagination. I'm off of Cottage Grove, and we just landed out in Charles de Gaulle. Think you know we eating good like the small ass place. If it sound like hate, don't bring it my way. We 7 hours ahead, nigga, all y'all late.
Holy damn!
Best
It's only a
track.
2-minute track.
That's the best track so far. For me. For me.
I just like the line, hopscotch only the only chalk we've seen on the south side.
Love that.
I was like, oh damn.
Like it's an obvious line, but it's just paints the picture so well.
It does, because you imagine it visibly, like with it, you know.
And like that's a reality, man.
It is a reality.
So many kids these days, hopscotch is the only chalk they see. It's a very safe environment, very soft environment. South side of Chicago is not like that. Fuck.
Damn, man. That was a dope track. I love the production on that. Still,
so
the same
good.
vibe, but the piano when it comes in,
So good.
It's just fucking,
Them people did a great job on that one.
yeah. Them people. Who are them? Who are them people?
Them people, you know. The producer.
Yeah.
Know what I'm referring to.
Oof, let's hit this next bitch up.
Like, we can't see that, man.
What is that, like a vinyl spinning on a record? That clicking?
I'm not sure.
Funky flowers in my Gucci bag. Low-key ballin' like a Gucci fade. And I'm pulling up like mellow, red and yellow. Killer fellow, watch for snakes, they don't take a break. We Holyfield, we hear you biting, now you Hollywood. And I'm just getting high and bright, and I got funky flowers in my Gucci bag. Low-key ballin' like a Gucci fade. I shook that bitch and out the real. My soul ain't worth no 100 million. I don't need a cosign, I'm in my own tangent. Seeing all the angles, working through semantics. Got niggas frantic. They want me down with dog, I've been praying mantis. Look, we ain't flipping YOLO, we just doing yoga. Stretching while you stressing out about your wallet. Step my training up the hyperbolic chambers, got my brain on brolic. Funky flowers in my Gucci bag. Low-key ballin' like a pussy fade. And I'm pulling up like mellow. Niggas ego give me chill.
I like this feature. It has that broken record sort of feel to it, like or like an old TV, like the very first TV sort of shown. Like, it's got like the sound, like, I think that's my favorite track so far.
Super smooth, man.
Fucking
Is
love
that
it.
cause why? Cause it's super smooth. It's just
Yeah, or just like the whole effect of like the fuzziness of it. I fucking love that sound, man. And just
what
one
does
of those,
that remind you of? Does that bring you back somewhere? Like emotionally, mentally, like to older music that you like? That reminds you of?
in a way, I guess, because a lot of my like my like grandparents hooked me onto a lot of the older stuff, like souls and blues shit. I fuck with a lot of that ish. So I also grew up watching like a lot of older movies because my parents were into that shit. So yeah, it's kind of like an ode to that in a way. So I just fuck when people sample that sort of shit. It's real dope. And I thought those drums were perfect. Mick came in nice. The feature, Michael Anthony, I thought was a really dope feature. His like higher tone vocals with a bit of added effects to it.
Yeah.
Really fucking. It was like the switch up that sort of the mixtape needed, I thought.
Yeah.
Instead of the same constances, which I wasn't minding, but yeah, I really fucking love that track. That was really cool.
Same.
I don't know why the fuck no one's been talking about this mixtape, because I saw this posted on HipHop Heads and a few other things, and no one was talking about it. No one was saying shit. It's as if like this mixtape didn't exist, right?
What, wasn't really upvoted?
No, not really. Got like 600 upvotes or some shit. Not even that, maybe. But like Mick Jenkins normally drops something. Like he's not a massive rapper, but he's big enough that I thought people would talk about it, but no one's been talking about this. And honestly, from hearing this, I think I like this more than the Healing Component. From a first listen. No, the Healing Component's fucking dope, but like this production's more my style.
Okay. Very good clarification.
Lyrically, easily the Healing Component's better.
Okay.
Easily.
Okay.
Because lyrically he's saying so much more, but the production on this is way more me.
Very good clarification you just made. Completely understand.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Woo!
That's super smooth, man.
I was not in my head to your style. For you took your first breaths, you still taking your very first steps. With this rap shit, I'm past that. I'm out in traffic, exchange the paper for the plastic. We needed some glad rap for the bodies. I'ma lay down. I mean the playwrights, no bite marks on your neck, sucking dick for respect. You a good boy, check. I ain't never fuck with Jesse White. Politicians is politicians. My nigga miss me with the politics. Scoop up a nigga before he learn the ropes. Take from that nigga when he look away. Take from that nigga when he look away. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Flipping shit like spatulas. I'm talking 6 months in before I knew that I was fucking with Dracula. Immediately withdrawn. I watched the niggas you pissed on. 2 weeks prior was kissing they ass. Trying to drop the waters, I'm just getting my feet wet with the business. Who knew I'd be in bed with the snakes? Taking off and I'm already on my brakes. Ain't seen no cake yet with chains on. They tell me that that's just the brakes. So I copped the chainsaw. I'm on my leather face now, like fuck your pepper spray. Where I'm supposed to be popping and damn the wavy as the ocean be.
That was Vampire in Brooklyn, produced by Green Slime.
Fuck, that was dope.
The most smoothest one so far, I think.
Bro.
And some fucking dope lines.
When you imitate songs, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's not in the song. It's never in the song.
I'm gonna keep doing it though.
You'll never get it.
And there was some dope lines there. And his flow when he slowly, just like those little like...
Spud it up a little bit.
Up, man.
Spud it up. Sped it up.
You spud it up, bro.
Spud it up, spud it up, spud it up, spud it up.
That's our hit single. Yeah, spud it up, spud it up,
Spud it up, spud it up,
spud it up, spud it up. It's coming to you soon. 1995.
No, for real. That was one of the dopest right there. That's why I love Mick Jenkins right there. Lyricism combined with flow, combined with production, combined with braggadociousness, energy.
I'm liking as well because also THC was dope, but I feel like some of the tracks on the album because it's a long album. A lot of the tracks on the album are 4, 5, 6 minutes, whereas every track on this album is about 2 to 3 minutes.
Punchy.
I feel like after that album, he definitely was just like, that was fucking. I really want to get it out. I want to get that message spread. Like the spread love message he had in here as well. I feel like with this one, it's just like. I just want to like drop some simple shit. I don't want to worry too much about correcting, making it long. Let's put it. Let's get some beats. Let's lay it on and just fucking get this shit out.
Just drop some heat, man.
I feel like he just wanted to do this in between. It's like just a bit of fun.
Yeah, bro. Well, it could just be loosey gooseys.
Loosey goosies.
I am not God, ain't judging me that you come get at me. Don't you be for sure. I am not gonna ignore your energy. Your energy.
Like a bar mitzvah, even though I'm 6'1". I don't make it when the big rocks. Dealing in the mic, I'm headed pissed off. Even had it feeling like I'm Chris Paul. They forgot about him like dementia. I'm a lead, I got him like a mentor. Ignore energy, they're off in the key. So little when the shit is important to me. It's so interesting how many niggas my bro now, but they ain't no enemy.
You feel that too? You feel that like touching the wall for the light in the dark. I've been finding the spark in the spaces apart from when niggas been hating. I'm starting to face all the music I'm using and think I was bidding for energy that was confusing and using me. That's just abusive. I'm used to it though. Hope negative feelings get intercepted, for they turn the projections. Your intellect isn't enough to protect you. They'll disrespect you just to misdirect you. Had me missing lessons, had me missing blessings, had me stressing. Now my little light is incandescent. Now my nigga's skin is iridescent. You can't get the glow with acquiescence.
Oh man, oh they can keep going.
Your words and I mean I feel your vibe.
Whole fucking verse, fucking dope.
Niggas intruded, I treated them like thieves in the night, hip to the fraud. Since midnight raw, the rock up the bar, just sipping this mineral water. I don't do vodka, funny, I'm back on my pinnacle. Allergic to bullshit, I keep me your Benadryl. You down the face, piling you in the field.
That was a dope track.
I don't know if I was feeling that. Ooh. That it was like 2 drumsticks together.
Yeah, I love that shit.
I don't know if I was feeling that at the start because I'm like, it's a bit in your face.
Abrasive?
Yeah, abrasive. It's like almost like distracting. Then I got used to it, and then when he came in that second flow.
Well, I thought Saba was dope. I'm like, man, Saba always does his thing, and I was just like, man. And you know what? Mick Jenkins did such a fucking amazing job in that verse that you forgot about Saba. That's how good Mick Jenkins. That's how good Mick Jenkins' verse was. Like I legit had to be like, hold up, let me rewind this shit back. I gotta hear that shit again. Because the way that he progresses with his vocals and with the beat changing with it the whole way through. And then at the end when it just like, I was just like, fuck, that shit's fucking crazy, man. And
the subtle beat changes in the background as his flow switched up and sped up. It's just the mark of just a talented artist and a talented producer.
Them people did their shit on this mixtape. I think you did like 3 or 4 beats on this bitch.
I feel like, yeah, we gotta give always try and give credit to the producers, man.
Oh, definitely.
They're one half of this equation. But everyone always looks at the artist.
It's changing. It's
yeah,
really
it
weird
is.
because I was talking to E about this. Shout out Eleftheris, delivery boy. But we were talking about this. We were talking about how when hip hop first begun, like we're talking like, you know, late 70s to early 80s and all the way through there, it was actually the producers got more of the credit to begin with.
Right.
So then when rap became a bigger thing, sort of the mid 80s, it was still like, it was always the producer and the rapper. Like it was always both, like, you know, Eric B. Rakim. Like this is a perfect example. So like the producer actually got a lot of credits, and as it gradually got towards the 90s, that's when it became more about the rapper. Then all throughout like the 90s, the 2000s, it was all about the rapper. It was very rare that a producer got shine. Some did still, like some still got shine, but like most is a rapper. But now in this day and age, it's definitely come to a stage where the producer's getting more of a feel for it.
Which is great. Which is
definitely. And if you're a rapper and you're out there, and a producer wants credit on your shit, and you'd be like, nah, this is my bitch, this is my story. Fuck you. He put in so much fucking hours of work for your motherfucking album that you pay him the respect and put his name on there.
Unless you figure out an agreement where you pay him enough money where he's okay with not having his name on the project. I think you need some type of agreement.
I'm sick of seeing rappers put their shit out without any, like, obviously they'll show the production details and like little writing on the fucking back or some shit, but like, I see producers like complain the fuck about that shit. Like, you got to pay them the respect.
You know, and every Meek Mill mixtape on every of these like gangster, Ice Hood, like these more gangster rappers, I always notice they put the producer.
Like, I love when they do that. If you're not titling on the front, at least every single track, show love. Always put that tag.
I'd argue that I'd want to see the producer more than a feature in a title.
I think so. I think the beat. If the beat's whack, then who gives a fuck about the features? That's just me. The beat is pretty much everything about the song that layers it for you. You
know what? Yes, I'm going to stand by that. That's actually good. Start putting producer credits in the titles of tracks instead of features. Features are great. Well, it's great having a surprise.
Honestly, I honestly reckon like go like the track name, producer, or you can even go producer, track name, feature. Because as soon as you see the producer, if you're a fan of a lot of producers, then as soon as you see that name, you'll be like, I'm going to love this bitch.
And if you're an average person, you're like, you don't even understand the chemistry and the relationship between a producer and an artist. And you become educated vicariously through just putting the name and you're like, oh, dope beat. Let me just look this person up.
Yeah. Moral of the story, show your respect to producers.
Done. Mick Jenkins, or more, The Anxious. Very cohesive.
Loved it. Loved the
Super
sound of the whole thing. Great fucking feels. I'm glad he's having a bit of fun with it. Excited for his next shit. I don't know why the fuck I didn't see it. I saw this mixtape posted. I saw nothing about it. Nothing. No one has told me shit about it. Fuck y'all, this shit is dope, and everyone should be talking about this motherfucker, and it should be fucking mentioned at the end of this year as a dope project.
100%, 100%.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say on this.
Yeah, just to echo what you said, man, I really enjoyed it. It's safe, but it's cohesive. It's not crazy, extravagant, or exciting, but like it doesn't need to be. It's a mixtape, so it's good.
If you fuck with our shit, subscribe, like us, everything helps, appreciate it. If you don't fuck with us, thanks for checking us out anyway. That's all I gotta say.
I have a feeling they wouldn't be all the way at the end if they don't fucking with us.
You never know. Some people skip to the end of the videos because they'll expect us to have a rating, remember? People do that.
Oh shit.
We don't do ratings.
If you're one of those people who skip to the end, please comment below, because I've never hear people do that, except on Fantana's videos.
That's the thing, that's the thing, because he's the biggest like reviewer, most people just expect people to rate their shit. Maybe we should have like a rating system with our feet. Maybe like, depending how we feel about a video, we see how far we can suck our own toes. And if we like, and at the end of the video, we're both like gnawing each other's feet for like 10 minutes. We fucking love that shit.
I mean, I'm only smoking weed because I'm stressing heavy. All this water in me, I just pray the Lord to bless my levees. Lessons let me know I shouldn't be so careless. In some circles, misconceptions make them think my inspiration herbal. It's not.